So I've been really lucky to be able to travel to some really cool places with Stellamar.
So far, I really enjoyed going to Switzerland with Lisa.
Definitely when I went to Miami.
I would say my top one would be Porto, Montenegro, where we have our other office.
It's the first time that I've been to America and I was just super excited.
From Finland to the Netherlands.
We went to Basel on a client meeting and we went to visit Viking Ocean Cruises.
My favourite location was probably Vigo in Spain.
I love the culture and being like surrounded by really happy people.
Just experiencing quite an interesting European culture was fun.
And I only had 2 days of business, so I had 1 day of exploring Miami basically.
Although saying that, I'm going to Montenegro in a couple of weeks. Can't wait to just have a look at our office there. I've never been there before. Okay, so did you know if you eat 12 bananas in a row, you get cardiac arrest? It's 100% true.
Astronaut comes from two Greek words, astro meaning star and naut meaning sailor. So really astronauts are star sailors.
Crows can hold grudges against specific people, so they can remember humans that they don't like and then they can go back after that same human. But they can't remember other crows, so they can distinguish humans but not each other.
My fun fact is that during the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta, the American sprinter Michael Johnson wore gold running shoes. He was asked afterwards why he did that, and his answer was that he can't stand on a podium with a silver medal or a bronze medal in gold shoes. He can only win a gold medal, and he won a gold in both.
Did you know that it's impossible to hum while holding your nose?
Do it.
I'm not doing it.
The famous line in Titanic from Leonardo DiCaprio, "I'm king of the world," was actually 100% improvised.
So I'm motivated obviously financially. I don't think you can be a recruiter if you're not financially motivated.
Money, a bit, quite a lot. I just want to have a really nice life.
Oh, I would just love to have the money to be able to go into a shop.
And not worry about how much I'm going to spend or how much I can spend.
But even thinking what's in your bank balance.
I've got a little girl, I just want to be able to spoil her, and I want to be able to spoil myself and my husband.
So I'm quite new to the working world, and what I found is I get motivation from two areas.
Success motivates me and being happy.
I just want to be rich.
So the first area is obviously finding people jobs. It's really rewarding because obviously it's so important to people in their lives.
I just like to be in a position to be able to do nice things as and when I want without worrying about it really.
Goals for me going forward is to be able to have a portfolio of properties.
Personally, I'm aiming to get my own or first home.
But for me, my driving force is to be the #1 recruiter in my space, in the world, and as a result, the financial piece will follow.
And also the recognition and reward that I get from the company really motivates me. I just really love the vibe when you get to put up things on the board. It just feels really great.
My wish list item would be a Rolex Daytona.
Probably a Louis Vuitton handbag.
Definitely a new car.
I really want to pass my test and get an Audi A3.
My wish list item would be a really nice flat with an ocean view.
It's a Louis Vuitton handbag, so currently saving for that.
I would like to say somewhere close to where summer is.
So I don't have a specific set target as to where I need to be in a year's time, but what I do always focus on is to keep moving forward.
I see myself going on all the holidays that I didn't get to go on this year.
So I see myself in a year's time having completed my business admin apprenticeship with a good grade, hopefully a distinction, and then becoming a fully fledged recruitment consultant.
I see myself leading a team of super talented hospitality consultants.
Really working away, building the team here.
I would like to say that the yacht team has expanded, and I share that passion with other like-minded people around me.
I still know I need to learn a lot, but just maybe being a bit more settled and confident in the position to be able to keep getting better.
I want to be able to look back in a year's time at now and say, look how far I've come.
And personal wise, I want a car, hopefully this year, and I want to buy my own house.
I just want 2021 to be a massive year.
I really just want to praise our Director of Recruitment, Lisa Gage. I think she's been really key in my success in hospitality at the moment. It's been a super tough sector, and she always just comes in, radiates positivity, and that's just been really, really helpful.
I would praise Summer because she's always really positive no matter what. She's smashing it this week, as she always does, and she's always there to give me help and advice when I need it.
I would like to praise Katie. Katie had a massive week last week. She's really stepped it up. So she's gone from being essentially my resourcer to now picking up some of her own jobs, doing BD. I gave her a task last week which she absolutely smashed. Her tenacity is amazing. And yeah, I just think she's going to be an absolute superstar.
I would say Georgina, who's recently joined the yachting sector with myself. She's extremely hardworking, she's tenacious and works really long hours, so she definitely puts the effort in. She is currently picking up jobs as well, so she's definitely heading in the right direction and is an asset to the yacht department.
Probably my recruitment director, Lisa Gage, who I work really closely with. The amount of hours she puts into her work is just incredible. Not only just her normal working hours, but every evening, every weekend, despite having a 3-year-old child. I really look up to her. She's definitely someone that I'd like to be in the future.
It's a really hard question to answer, and I'm not going to pick a name, because every day I come to work, I look around me and I see my peers and my colleagues putting in a shift, working really hard, from the recruitment team through to HR and marketing, the old guard and the newbies all doing their thing. So I'm going to sit on the fence.
Okay, so I spend probably about 12 hours in front of a screen. I wake up, I'm on my phone, come to work, I'm on a laptop, I'm on my phone. So I always make sure, before I go to bed, I'm reading a book, and yeah, I'm not on my phone, with a cup of tea.
When I've left work, I like to do a workout, turn my phone off, just relax a little bit. That's the way I like to de-stress.
I like going to the gym in the evening. It's a really good sort of way to switch off and also just keep the motivation going for the next day as well.
So I end every day by reading. I feel like it's a great way to decompress, switch off the work brain. It also gives you an opportunity to learn something new.
So I am on a classic gym hype at the moment. So weirdly enough, I like to end my day with something that you probably shouldn't end your day with. And I go to the gym in the evening, and I'm obsessed with these caffeine drinks called Noccos. There's a plug for Nocco, they're amazing. And so yeah, I seem to be ending my day on like 70 milligrams of caffeine.
I tend to go to the gym, or I say that I'm going to go to the gym, but most of the time I actually end up just going home, getting comfy, relaxing and watching Below Deck.
A lot of people think that recruitment's easy.
Maybe they don't realise how many processes are involved.
I would say time. There's a lot of work we do behind the scenes and checks that we have to do to make sure that we're placing the right candidate for our clients.
I see it as quite a different and complex sales role.
I would say that when I was promoted to director of recruitment, I know my friends and family thought that I would just basically have it quite cushy now, but that is like not the truth at all. I still am super heavily involved in all of the recruitment and the recruitment processes, and I think I always will be as well, just because I am a control freak.
As a recruiter, often you're perceived as being a selfish salesperson, but I think once people start working with Stellamar, they realise that we put our business partners and the candidates that we represent at the forefront of everything we do.
Lots of people think that I only work 9 to 5, when actually I'm constantly checking my phone, I'm constantly speaking to candidates and making sure that they have the best recruitment process.
If we just look at a car salesman just has to sell a car. Imagine if the car just didn't want to be sold to someone. Our candidate control and engagement is really, really important. So it is quite difficult, and yeah, recruitment's not easy.
And also, although I am just an apprentice, I do also work really closely with my recruitment director and the other consultants working in the yachting industry. I don't just do my apprenticeship work, I am constantly working and resourcing for them, and I'm currently training to be one of them.
So they think that you have the perfect job, you find the perfect candidate first time, they want it, the client also wants them, and it just works out. And it's not always like that.
Probably when like everyone's on the phone and the office is buzzing, and like you can just tell everyone is like feeding off of that.
I think I have the most fun when maybe one of the boys comes out with something really random, out of the blue, and it just brings the office all together with a bit of humour.
And also when we do activities out of the office together, that's something that we do on occasions. So I would probably say that's the most fun thing that we do is being together.
I really like headhunting people. You know, we get to use all these aliases that we prepare to get through the gatekeeper and extract a mobile number. It's just really satisfying when you do that, you know, being really discreet, yeah.
I feel very blessed that every day at work is good fun, and I know that's really corny and really cheesy, but I love the people that I work with. I love the competitive nature of what we do, and the markets that we work in are super interesting and really diverse. And so for me, I have the most fun Monday to Friday.
Well, this is going to sound really cringe, but I actually just have fun all the time at work.
Probably on a Friday afternoon when everyone's in the weekend spirit, knowing that it's close to the weekend really gives the office a great atmosphere.
We've got a really good group of people. We have top banter, it's fun. I do have fun every day. I know it's going to be stressful at times and it's not like 100% fun all of the day, but I have fun throughout the day, every day. And I do really love coming to work.
Well, I already know there's one called Lady Georgina, which is a great name, but it's already taken now. So I would take my surname and just call it The Place.
So if I ever owned a hotel or a restaurant, I'd probably own a chain. I'd probably go into owning some sort of massive hospitality brand, and I'd probably call it Sabre Hospitality, because my last name.
Oh, I'm going to be cheesy and say Sunrays. Motor Yacht Sunrays.
I'd probably name it Faith, but sadly that's already taken by one of the most beautiful yachts in the world.
I would call it the Lady Rebecca, because if I didn't, I think the wife would kill me.
I'd name it Motor Yacht Lisa Gage. Just so everyone knew it's mine. Like, why wouldn't you? I wouldn't do anything where people had to Google it. I just want them to know there's my yacht. Yeah, Motor Yacht Lisa Gage.